Hey everyone, this is Shay, and today we are playing the HMS Furious Tier 5 British Carrier. Yeah, you're probably great. Oh, it's a carrier gameplay. Well, I wanted to talk about things dealing with carriers and destroyers. Everyone is under the belief that the carrier's primary job is to spot the destroyer. No. I have a rule that I created for myself because I've had many games when there's one or two destroyers on a side, and I'm harassing them, doing everything. I'm losing planes, trying to keep them spotted. No one shoots them. And as a carrier player, that's a waste of time and wasted resources when we could be softening up battleships, cruisers for better kills for our team to eliminate them quicker. Now, if there's three or more destroyers in a game, absolutely. You need to be looking for the destroyer on the spawn side that your carrier is on. And your teammates, when there's any destroyers, see, I did spot this game's got two destroyers per site. I did spot the one. Since he was spotted, I will harass him. And that is the whole point. I want him spotted. We want him harassed. We want him uncomfortable. I want my teammates shooting at him. And we dropped some bombs, got some hits. And my team is shooting at him. Mission accomplished. This destroyer knows his days are numbered. People are aware of his presence. They know where he is. And all this damage is so huge that it'll make him, as a destroyer player, timid now because he knows being half health, he could get wrecked by any ship in the game at this point. Now, what we got going here is we're going to go back to that destroyer since we know where he is. He's going to go hide in the smoke screen, and I'm going to drop some torpedoes, trying to get a lucky hit maybe to kill him out of the game. It's the German T-61, so it doesn't have a lot of hit points, not like the T-31, but we're just trying. I could have focused maybe, but I just wanted to drop and move on to the next ship. The reason why is these ships that are out here, they're not taking a lot of damage. If we could soften them up by any stretch of the imagination here, we got the Dallas spotted. They're starting to shoot at it. And we're going to make him turn, and hopefully it sets up broadside situations or just more damage potential by him having to change directions. That's the ability of what carriers could do in a game, is making soft ships turn broadsides to big battleship guns. It didn't work that time around. No big deal. This game is one of those games where you see everyone rushing to one side of the map. We've already lost the one cruiser. Me and two cruisers started on the left side of the map. And I've already said I'm out of there. This other cruiser realized he's in a bad situation. He's getting out of there. And everyone else on our team that was in the middle went to C, and they're stuck in C. They're not even spread out. There's not even good crossfire opportunities. They're all in the same locations. So it's just weird. And we're down 3 ships and almost 200 points early in the game. We're not even done with the first third of the game. And the way I deal with the game is there's 3 phases to it. You got the beginning of the game, which is the first 5 minutes, the middle game, which is the middle 5 minutes, the end game, which is the last 5 minutes. And a lot of our games in World of Warships Legends tend to go to the wire, usually on points. So you need to know at what phase of the game you're in order to influence. Now, since I moved to one side of the map, I'm now affecting the other side of the map that I wasn't on. These players were not dealing with carrier play at all. Now I'm over here. I'm on this side of the map. I'm dealing with rule number 2 as a carrier, the closest threat possible. Right now, got torpedoes on the English. I'm going to worry about focusing down this battleship, get as much damage as I can on it, because these torpedoes are slow, like I mentioned before, and they have a hard time hitting fast, agile ships. I've seen fast battleships and agile cruisers and all destroyers dodge a point blank torpedo because they're just slow. If they had another 7 kilometers to them, they would have a hard time dodging them because the planes are fast, the torpedoes are slow. Now, like I said, worrying about the closest ships possible. My ships that were here in sea, they dealt with the destroyer and cruiser that was on the east side of this map. All that's left over here is a battleship and a cruiser behind the mountain over there. And we're going to go right at the battleship first, looking like an easy kill. And we're lining up the carpet bomb. And right when I start to release, yeah, the California got the kill. It's all good. There's no kill stealing here. The object is to clear this flank to free up my teammates. Because right now, this cruiser is still locking us down as the other flank is already folded and crossfires are bad for your team. It sets up a loss. But if you can see, we are now within one ship and difference in the points 180, so nothing much changed on the points aspect. But we have to deal with what's on this side of the map. We're at 40,000 damage through about the midpoint of the game. And that's a decent total for a carrier. Nothing flashy. And most carrier players, this is what their in-game totals are. So it's not, and we just got a fire. So that fire is going to stick around because he put out 2 fires. Now, the closest ship I realize is that destroyer coming in at me. I'm doing a U-turn, getting out of there. I am going to be spotted by him. And that cruiser got him. And that destroyer, I believe, was spotted by my fighters because he got close to spotting range on me. And whenever that happens, carriers, if they have any of those fighters left, will throw them up automatically. Now I'm focusing back on the side I originally started with, and we're going to focus down this Bayern, and because he's now the closest ship to me. And he's still close enough that he can get in. So I'm not changing my course. But I probably should have gone behind the island. But I decided I wanted to keep distance because I've been victimized playing carriers that if things don't go right, this Bayern will go around that mountain, broadside me out of existence. And carriers are so defenseless when they're caught flat-footed. And they really can't defend themselves very well. And the planes do minimal damage. And that's just honest God truth. Sometimes you might get lucky and see a detonation, but that's so rare in World Warships Legends. Don't count on it. Just pray that it'll happen. Now, the Baron decided he's going to go after the California instead of coming after me. And that's probably the right choice, because if he came after me, he'd probably been dealing with the California shooting broadsides at him. And we're going to harass this Baron. He's still the closest threat to me, but as you can see, I also changed course and I'm heading back behind island because now I know I could be protected from the Baron from his direction of play. And with these British aircraft, I tend to make long sweeps because these planes are so fast that you kind of want to take advantage of what they can. They have good short arming cycles compared to the other countries, but they're just so slow. That's why it's a short arming circle. And we got the Baron. We're at 82,000 damage, and we're now starting the last third of the game. And we turned this game around from being down almost 200 points or more and two caps. We're now up by and behind by three ships at one point. We're now down or up by one ship and up two caps, and points are climbing. This game has literally been turned around, and it's the team didn't give up. Now I want to talk about the survivors of my team at this point. The cruiser and myself started on the left flank. We're still alive, influencing the game. The cruiser's in a flanking position. He's the one who killed that destroyer. He was there to keep the Baron spotted. And the California, out of 6 ships, he's the only survivor that went to CCAP at the beginning of the game. Out of 6 ships, the only. And they outnumbered that flank. Amazing. Now, we're dealing with this battleship here and do some more carpet bombs, and I believe that California is going to finish them off here in a second or two. Because I'm at this point, yeah, the California got some good hits there, and it's like I want to finish them off, but I don't think I get the chance to. No, I got a fire on him, but no, it didn't kill him. And we're at 91,000 with a fire. And the fire probably would have finished him, but I believe the Californian will finish him off. And don't blame the Californian, he's damn near dead himself. But yeah, we're at 93,000 damage. And the only thing left is the carrier. And California is sitting on, I think, 4 kills. The cruiser's sitting on 1 kill. I'm sitting on 1 kill. Time is running out. Their carrier's on the other side of the map. And realistically, I'm the only one close enough to really get to him. And maybe the cruiser and the California are in range of shooting him. But that carrier on the other team, he did what was right. Try to survive the game. And be an influence, but it just wasn't enough. His team fell apart in the second half of the game. Because remember, we were down 2 ships and 180 points at halfway through. Now we're up by 200 points and 2 ships. Complete flip around. So just, and the ones that survived are the ones that made the difference for this win to happen. This is almost a Game of Thrones situation, because realistically, we probably should have been lost before we got into the last third of the game. And here we go. Like I said, got to get creative with these torpedoes. We had to come in because we want to make sure we get a touch. We got 2 of them. And that would be my first Confederate and High Caliber that I got earlier in the game. So yeah, High Caliber and Confederate for this game, 102,000 damage. This is the way this game's going to end. I believe I don't know who kills. Oh, the cruiser got his first kill there. That's what it was. Or no, he got the kill on the destroyer. Maybe he got 2 kills this game. Anyways, but yeah, here we go. 102,000 damage, High Caliber, Confederate. We got 5 fires. What was it? 3 floods, 4 floods, and this was my best game in the English carriers. I finished the grind on the English carrier earlier this morning. I'm now working on the Seraph because I'm almost done with the carrier grinds. I want to be done with the grinds. I do enjoy playing the carriers, but I just don't want to do the grinds. But anyways, I'm digressing here at the end. Thanks for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. And please subscribe. It'll help the channel grow. I'll be posting more videos. I got 23 more videos from the past year that I need to post, and they'll be up soon as I can. You have a great day. Thank you very much.